Hello, you wonderful creatives. How you doing? I'm Ash, and welcome to today's Drinking Right live stream. Yay! Got a new wig on, y'all. It's a Kim Beckle. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've actually had it for a while and never pulled it out. I actually kept it packed up when we moved. So yeah. But welcome to tonight's Drinking Right. This is where we drink what we want, write what we want, and have a good time. Now, I will say you don't have to always just drink and write. You can always do something else, but be here for the vibes, Here for the vibes. Hope everyone is doing well. Let me go ahead and switch this over to the plan screen. I am hoping that we are going to be doing a good job for this one. And I'm going to keep it simple tonight. I'm doing wine. I don't have to pick up the kid. So I'm real happy with this. I'm doing wine tonight. I have been doing a bunch of writing. And I've been doing a real bad job of keeping up with everything because I write now on two different things. It's not kept. It's in Google Drive still, but it's a separate document. So I'm trying to figure out how to do some linking. But this is going to be part of a tech review later. But anyway, yeah, I'm doing wine tonight. Y'all can hear it. You gotta measure it, see how bad do I want it to be tonight. Not too bad. But yeah, so just a cup, just one cup. Hey, Snowly. Hopefully everything is working properly. I have now taken to having a checklist. I am getting to know Notion much better now, and basically, it looks like I said. It's I usually do Google. I'm not, like I said, I've told y'all before. I usually do Google Calendar, but I am playing around with Notion and everything. So I did make a more comprehensive checklist for my streams and videos. So hopefully this is gonna work. I go by checklists all the time when I'm at day job stuff, but it's much better to have a list anyway for just regular stuff too. Like I said in my goals video, I have my list, work on it, actually get my goals laid out properly. We can do it. How you doing tonight anyway, Snowly? I know you just came home from work a little while ago. And then had to get me snack ready for tonight. Well, not too much. You just had to get it for me. I don't be putting them to work like that. Oh, let me share since we're still in this. Post it. I think I'm going to start when I do my pictures. I always put a picture of me with a pen and a cup. And then I feel like because it's like a kind of it's a drinking thing, in which usually I am drinking. I probably should, step up the game and have the keyboard in hand, it's cuddled on me. I should do something like that in order to, give it a little bit more personality. There we go. I don't know, with Instagram and stuff too. Is it really worth it to do it on Instagram? Because I usually don't think you can sell. You can put your links in there too much. Child, I'm tired. Look, I understand. Look. I think I'm going to turn it to silent. It's going to be on silent for a little bit. So what are you going to do? You're going to get some rest? Hope, at least take a chance to kind of chill out. Let me put that up. Moscato. That's what I'm drinking tonight. Is Moscato. Moscato. I drink my drinks out of coffee cups. And I know it's so bad. I don't know. That's just... It's better grip. I do have wine glasses. But I haven't actually pulled them out. They're there. But then again, I drink moonshine out of coffee cups too. So I guess it really doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. And tonight is going to be for the first sprint 25 minutes, in which I think I might do the 25 and 5 off for the sprinting this time. See how that works out for us. Good evening. Hey La, how you doing? Thank you very much. I got my Kim Beckled on. And my infinity scarf. And which I do want to do it. Wow. Got my infinity scarf on and my Kim Beckled. I figured tonight I was gonna, douche it up a little bit. Okay, 25 is a good time. Good. Probably pull it. I had to do a lot of floof on the Kim Beckled. I hadn't pulled it out. I've had this one for a while, but this is the first time she has seen, anybody else other than just like being sitting in her little bag. But I went ahead and floofed it out. I was going to do my purple, but I was like, I'm not in my saucy mood because I am going to be doing my characters that could get, these hands video. And I was going to do that today, but I was like, no, we're not going to do that because I'm going to get angry because there's some characters that I want to fight. And then I'll bring that over into the stream. So I think I'm going to use it for tomorrow to do it tomorrow so I can work on the video and have, time to edit and everything for my video. Okay, so I had to drink it for tomorrow. I understand completely. I understand. And yes, make sure, and also you should just, in general, everybody have water. I don't know who's in here with me, but I have my water all the time too. Whew. What are you going to be working on tonight, La? Oh yeah, La. I even found an old video I had done. I was doing the Galaxy Girl, like that was inspired by Chelsea's, the goddess from Freya, from Chelsea's We Are Dying. It was from the original, the We Are the Origin, and I had beta read for her, and I was just really inspired to like just try to do green locks. So I made a whole new design for her. I wanted to do one like a swoop for the Galaxy Girls, and I found the old video I recorded because I was recording the process. And oh yeah, 21, yay! Hey Chelsea. But yeah, so I was inspired to do some fan art, a little bit of a fan art kind of sort of Freya, and I recorded myself painting her, and I was listening to Blood Trials, and when I tell you I was getting upsetty spaghetti. No, we were talking about, working on a video, filming a video tomorrow called, pretty much characters that could get these hands, right? And I was going to do it today, but I was like, I don't want to be angry before my stream. So I was like, let me calm down. Hey, Ben. Yes, I was talking about We Are the Origin because We Are the Origin is when I did the Galaxy Girl art, and I was saying I found the video of me recording it, and now I have something to insert into the video to show how angry I was getting at a book that I was listening to, and it was the Blood Trials. So I was a mess. So, but yeah, let me go ahead and get started on the first one. Let's go to the keys. Make sure everything shows up properly. I don't know, that has a little bit of a jerk. Everything has been copied. So, yes. So, tell me what you're working on in the comments and everything. We're going to go ahead and get started with the first sprint. Happy writing. Oh, that's not. We need that one. All right, that is time. How'd it go? For you, for you. Let's go ahead and let me change it back to break. You're on a break. What up, Raph? Thank you very much. It's the new Kim Beckel. Kim Beckel wig there. You know, I do have more. I'm going to be, busting them out because I love them. Also, I'm thinking about letting my hair grow out. So I'm not gonna cut it. So it's gonna get a little wonky. So I'm probably gonna have to wear these bad boys for a little while. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. How are you doing tonight? Are you working on anything? Oh, how many words did I get? I didn't do the word count thingy. How do I do the word count here? Word. Oh. What is it? Word. Oop. Quotient W. Quotient E. Oop. No Z. I don't remember what it is. How do you get to... Maybe I need to make it big. Help. Okay, here we go. Word count. Control Shift C. Oh, that would make sense. Okay, 329 words for me on that one. So I'm gonna need to put 329. Let me do it again. Reading this short story called Mate Chase. I really need you to stop, okay? Slowly. Yeah, okay. Mate Chase. It's intense. Yeah, I know. But that's gonna be one that's needing some edits. Need to do it, but yeah, that was pretty Pretty good. I mean, my beta reader that I did get for that one did, make a valid point about the end of it. So I did update it quite a bit before I ever published it on the Naomi Fox. But I do want to expand on it because I had a lot of fun with the chase options and the other people in the chase. So yeah, thank you so much. I'll be working on that. Patron stuff soon, turn around and other stuff. Okay, good. Get your patron work done. I know the earlier the better. I know that. Well, working on the first 4 chapters. All right. Polishing in the beta readers. Nice, nice. So do you do a few chapters and do the read and then send it over for reading, or you try to wait till later? How do you do your beta reader process, Laya? I did a lot of editing. Okay, got distracted by a video in the middle, but I did add some things. No worries. Yeah, as long as you're getting the work done, right? As long as you're getting the work done, huh? That works. I'm getting tipsy already. I am almost done with this cup. But yes, also I'm working on ideas for this short story that I want to do for the Terminus 3 anthology. Uncle Bucket. I definitely did not go over that. We were talking about hair, makeup, and drinking. When I first got in this one tonight, I was like, I'm drinking tonight. I don't have to pick up the kid. Thank you, Z, for picking up the child. For a late night of work. But yeah. Oh, don't have a system. Look, hey, well, you figure out what works with you, right? All right. Okay, so I've been I've worked on this before. Like I had this idea before, but I couldn't ever really get further than more planning, and which is supposed to be a short story. But I basically have Frankie Marcel is a necromancer, which I've worked on this a long time ago, and now that Project Necromancer is happening with Chelsea, I was like, why not throw this out here? But I had 2 different ideas. One of them I can't mess with because that one definitely is going to be much longer. But I had 2 different options for this one, which was she's a necromancer. Initially, it was going to be based in New Orleans, so she could be connected to my Voodoo Legend story. But I decided to do it in Atlanta because obviously, if I pick this idea, it'll be in Atlanta. So I had to change the setting to Atlanta and not New Orleans, and then possibly change, employment depending on how far I would like Cassandra Laveau's reach to be, or the possibility that she left and came to Atlanta because family or something like that. She's originally from New Orleans, but is there. But basically, she gets into it's either she's going there to test out her abilities in a museum that's opening up in Atlanta, and it's a natural history museum, but it's one that's like focusing on ancient predators and stuff like that. And madness ensues because there is either an artifact in there that activates them, kind of like a night at the museum, but not really. It's more villainous than that. It's more like, someone activates it because they're very upset about, the land development and stuff like that in the area. So that's one idea. And you can't find it on Kindle because it's not there no more. Because it needs work. That was, like I said, once I admitted that I was Naomi Fox, that stuff was coming down so that I could be able to clean it up. Shut up, Z. Shut up. It's like okay, so just so everybody knows, if you don't know, I've already admitted a year and something ago that I have a smut line under the pen name Naomi Fox, and I do have three books still up under it, but they definitely need a lot of work. But I'll let them stay up there But there's several more that I have removed because I was like, okay, we're gonna clean up all of this stuff. And at some point, actually, I don't think I actually no, maybe I didn't leave up any because once I said something about it in my last video, I don't think I left them up there. I was saying I was gonna take them down because of the. No, I left them up there. They're still up there. Mass Cravings, Mate's Chase, and Heart of a Berserker. Now, Heart of a Berserker is the one that I am like currently working on, but that one definitely needs to be like fixed. There's a lot of stuff. Only thing I did to it was republish it. I didn't. I changed the cover art on it and updated it. But yeah, definitely gonna. Those were only 3 that I left up there, and the rest of them I took them down because they were woo. And it's like it's not great. They're not the greatest, but I do like playing around with the stories. And I want to clean them up, fix them, use them as a test to see how far my writing has come in all of my practicing that I've been doing. So Z, are you over there reading all of them? Yes. Bouncing Minotaur, Serpents, the Serpent one. What is it? Strawberry Kisses. All of those are down, and that's just because they need to be cleaned up. Like I was taking liberties, and I needed to get right. Let me see if they're nowhere as near as clean as Mark of the Shark. In which Mark of the Shark I'm still like expanding on. I would like to do a much longer story. Well, continue the story because it is a short story, but it's open to continue because I want to play around with power. I want to play around with the bite and the situation that came up after. I mean, I was initially going to put that in an anthology, and then I missed or I changed what I was going to submit for the anthology. I think that's what happened. And so then I just switched it out. And then I was like, well, I don't want to just let this sit here. I think it's a cute little story. Why not? And I got cover artwork done for it and everything. That was one of the first times I got like a professional cover artist to do. She said she wasn't professional. She said she was also an author too, and she just makes a bunch of covers. So that's what she does. So let us get back to it. And transition to sprint. But yeah, it was a tease. Well, see, yeah, like I said, it was initially supposed to just be a short story that I was going to submit for anthology. Actually, I think I submitted it for Fire Lit magazine, and they declined it. I think that's what happened. They declined it, and then I was going to use it. I cleaned it up even more. I took their suggestions. I had actually left 2 sentences highlighted in it, and they were like, "Hey, it looked like you still editing." And I actually was done. I just never took that formatting off. And then there was they said that the flashback, the original place it was in, was not a good place. It seemed out of place, I think it was. And I was like, okay, so I fixed that, took those suggestions, but I had missed, it didn't matter. The deadline was over for that one, and I couldn't use it for that particular one. And so I cleaned it up even more and was like, well, what I'm going to do, am I going to wait and post this on another one, or try to submit it for a different anthology, or resubmit it for the next opening, or what? And then I decided, nah, I'm not going to do that. And it actually started off as a short story, prompt that was on, Reddit, too. So, and it was a completely different process. But anyway, yeah, so I have the idea for Mark of the Shark, and keep going. Well, I probably should not have drank as much as I did already, because I am I want to talk about this. I want to talk about all the nasty ones. But we can't do that, so we just go ahead and get back to the 25-minute So let's get started, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start the music, and I hope happy writing.
something about you, baby.
Okay. How'd you do? Let's see. Break time. Yeah. How'd you do? How'd you do? I gotta do some maths. And transition. Okay, where was that? Okay, so no, I don't know how to do math. I did 208 words that time. I got a little sidetracked because I was trying to figure out the idea, which I worked on last week, and then I didn't like it. So, in which I'm using these drinking rights for this. Super distracted, fighting for the words. Okay, I understand. Fight for them. I think what I'm having an issue with tonight with my idea is that I'm like, I just want to. I might just switch back to continuing my editing of Spell of the Bayou. I think that's what's like keeping me from being concrete on an idea because now. So yes, I did want to do the necromancer, but I wanted to be like dinosaur situations and stuff that happens in a museum. And I've worked on the idea before where it would have a little element of romance in it, a tiny bit, and then it would have, pretty much someone either using the dinosaurs to do like a mass like collection of souls in there. So basically, they're using the dinosaurs as machine, killing machines, and or it was someone trying to get revenge on like the land development in the area. So I liked both options, and I was like, let me okay. So tonight I'm gonna work on like working them out, and then my goofy self has now come up with uh the necromancer just moving into like a horror situation. Well, it's horror, I guess, no matter what, because it's like creatures, and it was like a predator exhibit and everything, and that's coming alive, and then dealing with that, and like what are the motivations for the bad guys, and each one of them were a little bit different. But then the next option was, what if it's like a necromancer that's in a haunted house type situation, and they're using real zombies and stuff like that? Like what would happen in that case? And that just popped in my head, and I'm like, oh, let's go ahead and work on that. And now my goofy self is, which one am I do? I don't know. But luckily the yeah, absolutely. Look, I know. I've worked on like it was called. My story title was Enchanted Remains when it was like stuck to the museum, and it was like I said, it was supposed initially going to be based in New Orleans, and then I was like, well, if I want to use this for the anthology, I need to bring it up into Atlanta. But like I said, now I've gotten the idea with the necromancer in the haunted house type situation, and it's like controlled. They're under someone's control, and now it's broken because another necromancer has entered the chat. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. But yes, so I think I definitely drank too much. So I'm just gonna eat on my carrots and possibly some chocolate. I don't know. I don't know. Whew. And that's like, well, I know one thing that could be kind of distracting. So like the music, I put it on random to try not to have like the same stream. And there's like hundreds of songs on it, and it'll go back to one song. And now I've taken that off of the song just completely off the list. I was like, forget it. We're not doing it anymore. But it is. I probably shouldn't do a haunted house thing because it is Terminus. Well, I mean Terminus is city, but the last Terminus I did one called Underground Problems, and basically you had not underground. No, what? Which one I did for Terminus? Terminus was Terminus. All right, Chelsea. Glad to have you. Hope you enjoy. But yeah, I had I can't remember which one I had on the Terminus. Terminus was either Underground Problems. Underground Problems was the one with the Impundulu. And then there was one with the robots and the technician. So it's but the one with the robots. No, Terminus 2. I think it was the one with the robots. Androids. Stuff like that. But yeah, that was an anthology. And I wanted, so this is the third one of Terminus. Terminus 3. So like, should I keep it to the same theme that I had initially? No, Cyberpunk. Yeah, Cyberpunk was the one I did with the androids. Terminus 2 was the one I did with the Underground Problems, which dealt with a witch working for the Paranormal Investigation League, investigating the underground Atlanta, so that she could find out why there was a spike in magic happening in the area, and it winds up being someone summoning a kraken in the middle, and in the middle of the place. So that one was my Terminus 2 story. So I was like, do I want to like continue in that theme? For these two anthologies, I do enjoy reading them. The other authors in it, they're great. So for Cyberpunk, obviously that's why I did the androids on the cyber. But yeah. So I'm like, should I do a haunted house theme? I didn't want to do horror because I read horror, but I don't read a lot of horror. I definitely do want to up my horror game. I think my most recent horror that I read was Sawkill Girls. Sawkill Girls. And that one, I loved that one. That was great. It was a good horror. It was about like an ancient evil that would eat girls, and the more girls over time it's been gaining power, and it shapeshifts. It was wild, and that was a really good one. I liked it. I can't remember what the author's name was though. Cannot remember. And I think the Weight of Blood was supposed to be a horror, but I really didn't feel like it was. I mean, it was a horror as in like maybe. I mean, it's a retelling of Carrie a bit. So I don't think that one is. I guess maybe just because I'm familiar with the layout, it wasn't very horror to me, but it could be horror to anybody else. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I don't know if I want to lean into the horror aspects for this particular one, but we'll see. I'm trying to figure out more ideas and pick one so that this weekend when I do my writing, I stick. I'm sticking to one of the stories, and it's a word count limit of 5,000 words. So it's not like it's like a huge amount, and trying to figure it's more in my realm. So I'm gonna definitely go ahead and do that one, because the last time I was gonna join their anthology, I can't remember. I think it was Space Funk. I was gonna join their anthology, and I wound up writing 40-something thousand words, and I was like, oh my gosh. And that was because of Z. Z was like, just get it out. Just get the story out. You go ahead and get it out. You'll be fine. And I was like, well, I got a limit of 10,000. And then he's like, yeah. And then when I go ahead and flesh it out and I work on it and I let it kind of grow further than what I had like really initially planned, I was like, I can't get this to them. And then Milton was like, hey, you might want to submit it to see if you want to publish it under us and see if that'll work for you, but that's you need to, obviously continue on with the story. Okay. And then I started working on that, and then I put it down. I think it's because I started working. So I probably need to go and dig that out and see if I want to continue, because that was recent. That was last year. So it wasn't like it was too far back. Anyway, I'm all over the place, so it don't matter. Well, let me go ahead and switch back to the keys. Switch on the time, and happy writing. Thank y'all for listening to me ramble. I think I'm going to drink a lot more water for this one. All right. How'd you do? How'd you do? Roll. I did not mean to do that. Trying to get that break time up there. For this one, what did I get? I got highlight. Oop. There you go. Highlight. 359 words. Now, I will say that it is another. I am like all over the place with this, but it might not be one that I would want to use for the anthology. Finish the chapter, yay! Chapter 21 done. Awesome, saucy. Let's see. Okay, so I have another idea. This is gonna be hard. With a necromancer and a vampire, I kind of want to do that. Necromancer, vampire coming into their power, and they're not like the full on vampires and super duper undead or whatever, but they are, in which the necromancer would have some control of them in some way, or it's feared that necromancers can take control of them. And that not exactly will be the case. It will be something that they, kind of put up there acting like they could. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if this idea sticks. Oh, and was it 20? No, I don't think you were doing 21. I think you were doing what, the 4 chapters for the beta readers, right? Mm-hmm. Trying to keep myself straight. I'm reading. I'm reading. For the first 4 chapters, yep. So you finished the 4th chapter? I'm gonna get. I don't think I'm gonna write anymore. I drank far too much. Like basically, so you have a necromancer who had to be homeschooled, and it was because didn't have her abilities under control until she got to about high school. I'm going to format and print. Read. All right, yay! What do you use for your formatting? Do you use just like Word? I have been learning InDesign. I tried to do that on stream once, and it did not work out. Once I got to chapter 3, it would not format properly. I know people use what's it called? Is it Final Draft? No, Final Draft. I think that's for scripts. There was another one. Vellum? Is it Vellum? I think it's Vellum. Let me look. VELLUM. Is it Vellum? Yeah, Vellum. Create beautiful books. Some people use that. I haven't. Is that, yeah? Vellum Press is unlimited ebooks and paperbacks for $2.49. Is that how much? Is that a year? Let me see. Is it a? I don't know. I've considered Vellum. People told me about Vellum. It does look nice though. Looks like you can really. Let me see. Let me go to my. If I go to share. Let's see, window. Let me put the window big. I don't know. I'm over here talking about it. I don't even know. Right? It's Scrivener and Dabble, and then you move it to Word. At least for this, it's just a draft. Okay. Thanks for the recommendation. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't know. Vellum, I hear Vellum is great, but I have definitely used InDesign. I've seen, like, Chelsea uses InDesign. Um, and I've been learning how to do it, but it is a beast to learn, which I thought that because I knew I'm pretty I feel like I'm pretty experienced in Illustrator and Photoshop. Oh, okay, we're gonna just now it's just gonna be document stuff. A lot of the symbols, a lot of the processes and stuff are a little different in it. Like the pen tool is a bit different. The process of actually getting the um like the photo in, like when you put your photo in there and everything, how do you get it to create the shapes in order to have the words kind of move around it and stuff like that. All that stuff is so much different. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. It feels like you're learning a whole completely new system, when I feel like if you're gonna make, if it's all Adobe, shouldn't it kind of like transfer over and maybe just become a bit more advanced when it comes down to text, a bit more options under text and graphic designing and stuff when it comes down to text design and stuff, like, because I mean you're trying to do books, but it's also used for, like, obviously magazine layouts, magazines, full-on books and stuff, like picture books, so all kinds of things. So it definitely would be useful if you learn all of this stuff, but I just really just want to know how to put my book together. That's where I'm at, just pretty much put my book together. And I'm hoping that I hear, but like I said, I hear that vellum is really good. I might give it a try, but I mean, I don't see anything about like a trial book option, you know. But what can you do? I do have InDesign, at least for right now, while I can afford the subscription. But if it doesn't work out, because I mean, I use Adobe and I use Photoshop and Illustrator all the time, so I'm probably gonna be keeping it. Like, even though you know, I'm in between jobs right now. I'm gonna sell. Hey, if y'all want a infinity scarf or anything like that, let me know. I have a separate craft side where I sell my crochet items. The link is in the description if you want. But definitely, yeah, I do think that is on my list. It is starred and everything. I have it saved because I like what it's looking like. It seems like it's a little bit easier to deal with than it is in InDesign. But also, it's $250, and I ain't never seen no coupon for them. So we'll see. Calling me mess up the flow. We went and got food. Looking to eat that now. I just wanted to say it was nice work. And absolutely, yeah. Check out the link. I did just post up some pictures and everything, but I know, like, these are the infinity scarves. They'll be 35 because they take me about 2.5 hours to make, and depending on how many colors you make, it changes. But I'll be putting those up there soon. And more, because I am learning how to do a lot of stuff. This one was a test run. I made one for Z. I was way more comfortable. And another one that I'm making for my daughter. Hers is gonna be done soon. I can put up pictures for that too. And that'll be another one where I think I've squared off how to do it, because I needed to. It was a simple pattern to go by, and then I was like, oh, I don't think I need to do this extra work here. So that reduced the time, and then I have one more thing that's going to extra reduce the time. So we'll see on the third one how it goes. But yes, these scarf things, man, I tell you, I love them. Freaking love them. I didn't think I was going to like them so much. I need to make something out of even softer yarn. This is pretty good, but I need to make it out of softer yarn. Oh, I can show y'all something Let me do Big Me. Let me translate. Since we're going to the end of the stream, it's the end of the stream. Ooh, look, I can show y'all. So I've been working on and off for months, but I finally am putting her together. Look at her. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? Like her head might come off, but look at her. Look at her little feet. Look at the. I am so excited. And her hair. I finished her hair like pretty much today. I still gotta put in a couple like end pieces, but she's pinned down onto the head, onto the body now. But her arms are in there, and I want to make her like a little stand, like a doll stand, to be able to have her because she needs to stand up. There is a wire in her little foot to keep everything straight, but she doesn't stand up on that one foot. I don't have enough. Like if she was maybe bigger, I could make like a bigger foot. It would work, but it ain't. No, I'm just gonna leave it like that. But yeah, so and I did do way too many ruffles on her little dress. But you know what? It looked like she dancing, and I love it. I'm having so much fun with her. But yeah, so y'all got a peek of it. I posted the picture of her hair and stuff today, her head, and then I was like, I'm gonna put her on there. But yeah, I'm working on this. But other than that, everything else has been. Tonight was a good night. I got 895 words that actually count towards this figuring out this idea, in which I think I like the necromancer and vampire option. So but if I like it too much, it might become a problem. So I might need to change. Might need to go with one of the ones that would have a little less fleshing out in it. So just like Z says, every time I do something, I need make sure that the butt's in there. So yeah, I'll be working on that shark booty one soon. It's gonna be real bad. So anyway, yeah. That's pretty much nice. I think the stream went pretty well. We only did 3 straight things, and I'm not gonna go too far past it because, like I said, I have been drinking. But yes, it was a good stream. I'm glad y'all joined me. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for listening to my rambles and everything between each one of the writing sessions. I'm going to practice or play around with this story a bit more to see how much I like it with the necromancers and vampires and see what else is going on. And then, hey there, how you doing? We're just about to end off. Read, love, listen. Hope everything's going well. But yeah, we got some words in. We got distractions and some words and some chapters done. Thank goodness. So yeah, we're doing good. Thank you. Glad you stopped by. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna keep on fleshing out this story a little bit more. This idea for this anthology submission, and hopefully I can have it done by this weekend in order to be able to actually get the words out and start writing, and then editing it so that I can submit it at the end of the month because it's due at the end of the month. Really? Oh wow! I'm sorry. I don't know. Normally it's for right now I have I am free like every Thursday for the rest of this month. I'm definitely gonna be here at 6:00 Eastern. So I can go ahead and set up after I get off of here. I'll set up the time, set up the streams, which is like the regular default photo and everything for the thumbnail, and maybe set the notifications. I don't know. I'm sorry. I've been hearing that though. I think because I have like adult themes. I don't think it. I think I might be getting hit with for no reason because I only get like 10 people. And it's like it's adult thing because it's drinking. Like there's a wine glass on this logo, so maybe that. But definitely yes, I will go ahead and set up my streams for next for the rest of the month, because in next month we should be coming out with a schedule for the March Madness streams, and that's going to be different times. Now, depending on if I get a job, I might have. If not, I might have some daytime options available. But if I do get a job, dang it, I have to wait until the evening. So it'll be just 2 nights out of the week where I can do my evening streams, or even if we might even think about doing a weekend stream, because some folks, some of the authors or writers, aspiring folks that we got with were saying that they wanted to maybe do a Friday. Stays with the mess. Other times they get 30 minutes before stream. Really? See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's here. It's I don't know. I try to set up mine by the time within the first couple sprints that Chelsea has in the morning on Thursday, because usually she says something and I'll be like, oh, okay. I forgot to put it up there. But yeah, normally it's Thursday nights. I usually put out like a community post saying like, hey, something came up. I try to do it much before, like a day or two before, but sometimes it might get up there, but I don't know. I guess it just doesn't notify folks. Or maybe I'm not popular enough. Not yet, anyway. So, but yeah, so we're pretty much done. We were able to. I was working on an anthology. What are you working on? I mean, we can talk. I don't care, because I am tipsy. You to be on it. Do be on the mess though. Ooh boy. I get notifications way late too. Like when I was it was El Penelope. I was not getting her notifications when she was doing it for the Preptober. Was it Preptober? I was like, I don't know why I don't get them. I think but then again, sometimes my settings on my phone seem like it messes with it. Yeah, I don't see nothing. All right. Just outlining since I found more work in progress. Oh, really? Oh, we found more. Look, we were talking about that earlier. um, Zeke was bringing up some of the writing that I did on the note Naomi Fox, and I definitely need to edit them. So he's talking about them before they're done, because they're a little older, and they're no longer under the publishing houses they were under. So I want to republish them, because why let them just sit there and not do anything with them. So I'm gonna start on the one that catches my eye the most. Absolutely understandable. That was what I was doing pretty much tonight with the ideas that I was having, and the newest idea, the one I hadn't thought of last week when I was like using this in order to think of options for the story for the anthology. The newest one has caught like my full attention at the end of this stream. So I'm like, I gotta figure out, like, is this gonna be too much, and I'm gonna write too much on this story and not want to cut it down. So maybe I should pick one that does not catch me that much, but make it sure that it's a good one, to keep it short, because it's a 5,000 word limit. So we can't go over that. So it's all short stories for this anthology. I need to do right, because I've already messed myself up with a previous anthology. So yeah, trying to do better. But yeah, absolutely. Good luck. Good luck. If you want to, when I end the stream, if you want to use me for doing it, please do. Have at it. I didn't talk about anything in the middle of the streams other than like goofy stuff. So there's that. And talking about crochet a little bit. And yeah, but I am gonna go ahead and go, like I said, because I think I did a bit too much Moscato. So I'm gonna use the bathroom and go to bed in a little bit. I'm gonna take a shower. So, but I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you so much for joining me in tonight's Drinking Right. And I do hope you have many, many more words, and hope to see you again soon. Bye.